Welcome back to Calgary. It is Championship Sunday at the Scotties and the final night for a curling icon.
She has seen the highs and the lows. Rachel Homan is a three-time Scotties winner. However, her last three trips to the final have ended in defeat. This week, unbeaten in Calgary, Team Homan is one win away from reaching the top step of the podium.
Any title, you just take it as it comes, and you really get to enjoy the whole journey. We know we're going to have to bring our A game.
A six-time Scotties champion, Jennifer Jones, could stand alone after tonight, but this title would be her first with her new team. Will it be a fairy tale ending to a storied career?
It would mean the absolute world to me to stand on top of the podium with these girls. It would be something I cherish forever.
The moments, the history, the champions. Now two teams look to create a special memory that will last a lifetime. Ontario Homan, Manitoba Jones. The Scotties final is next.
An absolute buzz in the building at Winsport from Calgary here on this Sunday night. Jennifer Jones looking for her first title since 2018. Rachel Homan hasn't won since 2017. A drought will end tonight, and we can't wait for this gold medal game. Coming inside the building for this Scotties final, and no matter who wins, it will be an iconic, special night. Jennifer Jones came on the scene in 2002, her first Scotties. She gave us the shot in 2005. And 22 years later, and 6 championships later, a chance to make history and win number 7, and she would stand alone all time. But Rachel Homan is trying to spoil that Cinderella story. It's hard to believe. Homan, perfect all week long. These two skips have only met in one championship final before. That was 2013 in Kingston, and that was Rachel Homan's first ever win. It doesn't get any better than this. It's also a rematch of the 1-2 Page playoff game, and this is one of the best games we have seen in some time. Jennifer Jones, the 6-time Scotties champion, taking on Rachel Homan, the 3-time Scotties champ. This was in 10. This was a must-make. Jennifer's got a stone. Right there you see it, the yellow on the hearts. This has to curl in and get a bit of that pinhole, and it will curl in time. Massive shot, and that would force an extra end. So Jennifer Jones needing this shot in 11 to secure that berth directly to the final. And here it comes. Needs some precision. Has to push it back and get back to the final. In back-to-back years with his young team, now she missed. Rachel Homan would steal a win. Rachel Homan, by the way, joining the 100-win club at the Scotties, undefeated all week long. But Jennifer Jones able to rebound earlier today, and she beats Kate Cameron 12-7. Congratulations to Team Cameron on the bronze medal, but oh boy, what a matchup tonight. Homan, Jones for gold. With more, Vic Roeder.
Hello, Canada. So good to be with you as the team so wait the call to come to the ice surface. And you have to think, despite all those big games that Brian talked about, yes, at this moment in time, there is still some nerves. As we do say hello and welcome back, Joe and Russ alongside. What made last night so very special was the fact, yes, it went back and forth. We had the good shots. We did have some misses. So both these teams, it would seem to me, have to clean up some things.
Yeah, for the first time all week, Vic, we saw Team Homan struggle with their precision peel weights. They weren't able to bail out when they were in trouble, gave up their first steals of the event. On Jones's side, she wasn't able to capitalize when she had a chance to put it away.
Now, is it an advantage? Homan sat this afternoon. Jones played. Who's at advantage?
It's a big advantage. Ice with a little swinger today. They picked up on it. They had 3 hours to map the sheet. They had 3 hours to work on their rocks. Guess what Jones is going to do at the start? Aggressive.
All right, let's meet these teams as they make their way in down to Winsport, and from the Ottawa Curling Club. Here comes the 3-time Canadian champion, Rachel Homan. They stole the win last night, Joe. It wasn't, though, a well-rounded game for them, was it?
And this team has been so strong all year in all facets of their game, but they became one-dimensional. They leaned on that defensive play. They cannot do that today. They need their offense. They need their draw weight.
Yellowstones, please welcome Team Manitoba Jones!
From the St. Vital Curling Club, the Altona Curling Clubs, and relishing the moment as she says goodbye either tonight or with another Canadian championship. Showed frustration last night, missed that shot. Don't see that very often.
You don't see it very often, but what you do see a lot is she just finds a way, Vic.
It's time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
And now it is my great pleasure to introduce you to Team Ontario Homan. Lead, Sarah Wilkes. Second, Emma Miskew. Third, Tracy Fleury. And the skip, Rachel Homan. And now, please welcome Team Manitoba Jones. Lead, Lauren Lenentine. Second, Emily Zacharias. Third, Carly Burgess. And the skip, Jennifer Jones.
Well, that says a lot right there. A big, deep breath from Jennifer Jones, set to match up against Rachel Homan. Ontario, Manitoba, the gold medal game of this year's Scotties from Calgary. When we come back.
They're phenomenal curlers. We have to play absolutely our best game that we can bring. Jen's going out after this season and she wants to win right to the end, and we know that it's going to be a fun battle out there.
Just feels like it's been a really good matchup for a number of years, and some great memories in my career are playing against this team, whether we won or lost. And I know that when we play them, it's going to be a very entertaining and exciting game.
The 2024 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties. By Home Hardware. Here's how. By PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
That was a telling sign, I thought. In fact, we saw Jennifer Jones take that big breath as she was introduced, knowing this could be her final Scotties game. A win, of course, would make her Team Canada and represent the country in Sydney, Nova Scotia. While at the other end, of course, you've got Rachel Homan. It's been a long time for her, too. Homan looking for her first win since 2017. And there really is a buzz in this building because as much as we had that game last night, this is the final that everybody hoped for.
Yeah, both these teams so strong throughout the week. Both these teams love to get that chance to get to Worlds, wear the maple leaf.
In Canada.
They live for this moment right here.
Yeah, so true.
So you can see Homan makes her way down rather slowly. She will have the hammer in this opening end. The last rock playing the red stones. Jones is out, has the brush down, and we're underway. The Jones lead is Lauren Lenentine.
Always straight.
Half as good a game as we saw last night. I'll be happy. That was something else.
Just like keep going, Car. Keep going.
5 losses all
keep
year
going, keep
for
going,
Rachel
keep going,
Homan.
keep going.
Goes through this
Okay,
undefeated.
good.
But she's beaten Jones twice, and that scares me because it's hard to beat somebody 3 times.
Top 8.
Yeah, I talked to Team Homan before the event, and Scotties Jennifer Jones is different. A whole other level.
Hi.
Sarah Wilkes.
Looks light.
Line.
Room,
Yeah.
room, switch, Em.
It's good.
Switch.
There.
It's too much. 6.
Never,
gotta
never,
stop.
never.
Curl if you can.
No, it's too deep, Sarah.
Good
Good spot.
Good.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game for Team Jones.
Well, foot on the gas, and that's what Jennifer does anyways, but that's the only way, Jones. She has to put pressure on Team Ontario 80 times to win this game and hook the guards, stopping Rachel Homan's wonderful hitting ability if they're hooked.
More line here.
Okay. Weight's really close. Top 4 teeth.
It can't be that deep.
Top
Em,
4.
Go, Em. Hard. Hard.
Look at
Emily
Right away.
Zacharias.
Straight. Hard. Good. Keep going. Good. Nice spot.
The keys now for Rachel Homan.
And Team Homan needs to dial in draw weight. We saw a little bit tentative last night when the draw was available. Also need to leave space to score. That amazing draw to force the extra from Rachel had just enough space. They'll want to keep the forefoot a little more open than that.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. It's pure comfort.
We noticed a little more curl this afternoon, and so far I think there's even more.
Line's trying.
That finished hog line in about 3.5 feet.
5.
Whoa.
Oh, 5's too deep.
Hold the line if you can. Hard.
Interesting that first stone
Hard, you gotta go. Hard.
from Wilkes, the red stone
Good shot.
just top of the button. In fact, Homan thought that was too deep. She wanted it a little higher in the house.
Yeah, you put that rock half in the 8-foot or just full 8-foot. Jones either has to come around everything, which can be a little risky, or if they make that freeze, it's higher in the house. You have more room to score later.
Around everything, Russ?
Yes, I think they are, because for just exactly what Joanne said, if you freeze to the top on Homan, shot rock buried and can draw the 8-foot for 2.
You gotta go. Line's really
Great rock
tight.
positioning has now put a little bit of pressure on Team Jones already.
Hard. Weight's close. Room.
But to your point earlier, you know, playing this afternoon,
Whoa. Let it
if
work.
it's an advantage, then for Jones, she should take it. Use that advantage right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy. What a start. Around she goes.
Look at that finish. That's almost completely buried around a rock top 4.
Nice throw.
That's moving almost sideways more than forwards at the end, Russ.
Yeah,
Well, look at where that is.
So
It
did
was
the
at
red one, yeah.
Edge of the button.
Yeah,
And look where it goes.
great rushing call there just at the last second.
Nice shot, man.
But if you hit that top red dead on,
Halfway.
it'll be 3 red. Homan's got nice angles there.
So looking for the guard now from Emily Zacharias.
So much late finish. The line can be really tricky on these guards because they move so much sideways at the end.
Halfway.
Gotta curl a mile here. It's running heavy.
Curl it.
There's been a few down the
Curl
spot
line,
now.
Yep. Hard. Yep. You gotta go. Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
did she take away enough?
Pretty good.
I think just enough.
Okay. Can you throw a peel or no? If you want to stick the shooter, no, I could probably throw easy normal. Okay.
Here, Em. We can hold this for you.
I like Rachel, and Jennifer does it too, is give the thrower, in this case Emma Miskew, who's the most important person on this particular shot, a little bit of input here.
You may look at this, Joe, and say, oh, why are you playing it now?
A little big.
I'm assuming if you don't, the guard goes on, it's better, and you don't get a chance.
Yeah, they have a chance to open things up a little bit right now. They're going to use it.
Okay, that's
And
good.
she'll,
That's fine.
all intents and purposes, like a peel, opens up that center.
Speed felt like that 4-2.
Yeah, like it feels 2 feet heavier than this morning's game. So just that.
Halfway.
Okay, let's go.
Brilliant. It's 14-2 with an ad and throw lots of rotation. It's just a shade slower than what we played on for 3 hours. That's easy to remember. It's easy to replicate and better touch.
So throwing up this guard, Joe, where do you want it? Do you want to cover it perfectly? Do you want to tease them showing one side or the other?
You want to straight guard the red at the top of the 12-foot. Don't want to show them that same side again.
needs to die, off.
It's in.
It's coming
I think
off.
it should come off.
It's dying.
Lauren.
Curl.
No,
Curl.
no. Good.
Good. Good.
Tighter than they wanted?
Yeah, just a little bit, Vic. But you know, if it was really long, you're not happy either. It's.
This is the intern.
This
Yeah.
gives Tracy a chance.
You got it, Tracy.
You want to
keep
throw
it
the
there.
out? No, this is good. Little low's okay too. No, curl. Curl. Curl him.
Tracy Fleury.
Keep
Emma
going.
miscue. Going to come up enough?
Okay.
No, just by everything else. Once again, here's Brian.
Hey Vic, Rachel Homan is not one to talk about herself. Case in point, I asked her about that incredible draw in the 1-2-page playoff game in that 10th end, and she was very quick to point out that was a team shot. However, she gave me some insight this week into her team and her success over the years and this week. She said she's very proud of the work ethic, their consistency. She was very proud of being in this building in the bubble back in 2021 when she was nearly 8 months pregnant. She was superhuman in that competition. And she also said, you never know when you're going to have this opportunity under the big lights, the big stage. They relish it, and she is certainly playing like it so far this week.
Good.
Yeah, you hear that more often than not. You know, you just never know. These players have been here,
Out turn, hair.
the majority, but my goodness, some of the teams from, let's say, PEIs of the world or the territories of the world, you just never know if you're going to get that chance to be at a Scotties.
Yep. No. Girl. It's close. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Great shot.
Boy, does that unlock things. And look at now, 2-1. Homan with Last Rock playing Redstones.
They're hoping it would curl a hair more and sit the 2, but that kind of worked out pretty nicely. You've got 2 shots now for Rachel.
Yes. Yes. Great shot.
That's what wasn't working last night, was it?
Yeah, they were off by millimeters last night, and a few times things worked out as poorly as they could have.
Yeah.
Running it. You give up 2.
Yeah, I saw this.
For
Yeah, you got it, Jen.
Tracy's curled a bit, so be ready, Lauren.
Yeah, I will. I'll stick close. Let's go, Jen. They're good.
This spot had been pretty straight most of the week, but we're definitely getting a little more bite now.
Are you trying to raise it around your shot rock, or do you mind if everything goes?
I think they're trying to double, Vic.
Yeah, okay. Gonna have to try and somehow get this red around their yellow. Oh, and they're gonna lose it out the back. Leave their shooter up top.
And they held it. Good shot.
Good throw, Jen.
Perfect, yeah.
Smidgen higher in the sit 2.
I like the throw. Me too. Just control.
Okay, where are we going?
Behind the corner.
Virtually every rock has been from just outside center line to the left side of the sheet.
Yeah, I thought I kept it there. Still curled. How are you going to throw it?
I'll keep it there.
Okay.
We saw these curling a little bit during the semifinal, coming up at the end.
And not during the week, yes.
Weight's good.
No, don't go down.
Whoa. Coming down. Curl.
Homan in her first.
Really got to curl. Really got to curl.
Nose.
And knows it is, and it's just hanging on the top.
Yeah.
This one's probably better. It's a bit
I
longer.
think so.
This one looks easier to me,
That's
though.
what I was thinking too.
Okay. 10?
Yeah.
Jen will
I like
soften her weight now and try to roll underneath that corner, creating a tough shot for a blank.
Down. Oh yeah. Just clean low. Yeah.
10? Okay. I think this will curl a bit.
Yeah. I think so too.
You a roll, Lauren?
Yep. You got it, Jen. They're good.
And a roll, even just a piece under on either side,
Okay.
makes them think about it.
Nice guards thrown by Team Jones. If they'd ever missed one of those, they were looking at 3.
Final stone, shot rock, center line, just top 12, looking to roll it behind the corner.
Yes! Hard! Hard! Whoa! Yes! Yes! Hard! Hard! Roll it!
And roll it, and oh, just catches the top, doesn't get behind, so looking for the blank and hustling down, trying to save some time is Rachel Homan.
Wait, was good, huh? Yeah.
Both teams looking sharp.
How do you think this will run,
That
right?
was very close.
Right where I let go, I think.
I agree.
I mean, first up, it might come up a little, but I think you hold it.
Okay. How are you going to throw it?
Straight through.
Okay.
Clean.
And away it goes. Look more promising for Homan. It ends up in a blank here in the first gold medal game, the Scotties in Calgary. It's the gold medal game of the Scotties, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship from Winsport Event Centre here at Canada Olympic Park. The medals, the trophies that will be presented to the winner. A blank in one means that, again, Ontario and Rachel Homan will have the last rock playing the Red Stones.
Mine's good. Turn over, curl. 6.
Center went up. Corner from Homan. In goes Jones, and around the corner, Homan with their lead stones.
We were just discussing it. Joanne was saying that sometimes when Homan throws the corner, Jennifer will throw a second center guard.
Yeah, she did that a few times last night, and that's ultimately what ended in a steal in that 6th end.
Yes.
She was trailing by 1 when she did that, though.
There's a wide outside in. We saw this earlier today, too. Might be a hair more curl here because it's fresh.
Whoa! Yep! Yep! Whoa! Whoa! Clean! Yep! Yep! Yes! Hard! 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 Keep going! Whoa! Good.
Well done to hold it there.
Nice shooting. You just lost yours.
Four-time Canadian, four-time world champion Glenn Howard has been coaching this team. Yeah, he had spoke to me about what you were saying about cleaning up some of their game. Particularly if you're given that opportunity, you have to make the most of it. Those chances come so few and far between, Joe. We also talked a little bit more about Emily Zacharias in the house, some of the missed line calls, some of the missed brushing, and I again asked him, would Jennifer ever take over the line call from her throws as she would in mixed doubles, and he said absolutely not, still not. It's Emily's house when she is in it.
Yeah, and from what we saw in the semifinal earlier today, I would say that that's accurate.
That? Or do you think you could chase it?
And more importantly, Vic, to my mother, yes, Glenn shaved this morning.
What? They cleared the guard by this much. Yeah. Okay. You have edge on edge, like it's just fully buried, right? Just fully buried.
What a great spot. Emma's, the games we've covered, Emma's made some beautiful draws. Tough to get at this thing.
Yeah, Jen said they cleared the guard by about a foot, so should be able to chase this with light weight. It's just so high in the house, you have to throw it hard enough to remove it.
Shots that weren't available at the start of the week are now.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Little heavy. Whoa. Yes. Hard.
How to get by that guard first. A little bit more.
Lots of weight, eh? Lots and lots.
Little more. And look at that. And that now the shooter will roll back and finally land back edge. And that stone now is on the edge of the 8 and under cover, belonging to Homan.
Pair low and roll to the guard. Works. Double works.
Team Jones probably gets that out if it wasn't frozen to the side. It was just perfect depth.
Yeah.
Is cute.
Curl. Curl. Gotta move it. Gotta move it. Good, Sam.
Very nice. Gets away with the stuff and spills it out the side. Leaves their guard in the center. It's a great coaches matchup too. You've got one 4-time winner. You've got a 2-time winner in Don Bartlett with Kevin Martin, of course, Olympic silver medalist as well. He agrees with you when it comes to playing in the afternoon as a player himself. He said, if I was guaranteed to win that game, I would want to be on the ice.
No question. And some people talk about fatigue. One more game, you're playing for the Canadian Championship to represent your country, put the maple leaf in your back. You're not tired.
Whoa, then. Heavy. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Hard.
Big scrub here.
Whoa. Curl.
Zacharias, Lenentine. And where's this going to roll? Stop underneath. Yeah, may just go to the face of their own, but it does. Shot rock, back edge of the 4. It's in the open.
Both teams have made a nice adjustment to the little extra curl. Carly had that right out of her hand.
This rock is fully buried. Just beautiful ice reading, beautiful throw.
And Carly was even screaming halfway down to try to get less, get off it, maybe roll right underneath.
Come back here.
We can hold this.
It's the shots you expect to see missed in these big games. Maybe on the overthrow, a little extra adrenaline. Sometimes the release is a little bit less clean than usual. Carly makes a ton of those.
Yep. Really hard. Yep. Hard, Sarah.
She's been the big bailout, hasn't she? Someone so,
Still heavy.
what did you call her? Tracy Fleury? Smiling assassin.
Smiling assassin.
Nice, sweet.
But she's able to make those upweight shots. You wouldn't think so.
Yeah, we all forget that Tracy was undefeated at the Olympic trials as a skip, 8-0, and lost to Jennifer in an extra end by a fraction of an inch, where she goes to the Olympics.
Carly Burgess.
Yes, hard.
Oh, going right away.
Really hard.
Really hard. Again, Zacharias left, Lenentine right.
Hard end. Curl.
And they won't get it by, and now they'll open up the center line.
Oh, boy. Jennifer was yelling curl. I'm not sure why. The curls anymore. The ribbons in the rings.
Like around the corner. Just split the ring. We can't get shot. What? I think that's okay. Those are pretty close together. Sorry? Doesn't need to be buried. Well, we don't want to give them a double either.
Yeah, I think we need to be.
Kind of does. Where are we trying to sit second?
She doesn't think
I think we can try right here. Okay.
Where's that? T-line?
It's an interesting setup. If you fully bury, you're not second. If you decide to sit 2, you might A, set up a double if you're light, B, not be second shot.
Yeah.
T-line.
I think you get this lost under there, Russ, and Jones will have to go after shot rock. You might have a double.
And Homan will have 2 tries at a double, right?
We said earlier, you said that Homan has to bring that soft game.
Looks really light.
Is she still appearing a little defensive early here, Homan, or are you seeing that, yeah, she wants that more rounded game?
Yeah, I was seeing some draws early here, seeing the corner guard go up. Gotta go to get this there.
Now they want a T-line. And keep going, and that will be enough to grab the top.
It could be enough to go on the scoreboard. That's perfect.
Yeah, Carly was quite tight.
Where does Jennifer roll here? That's the problem for Jennifer. Can't roll right.
Yeah. I think maybe the edge of the 8, a little farther. Just do the stick full 12.
I think 10.5 should be good there.
I think the weight would have been better with a bit more release too. Yeah.
Roll it. They're just biting.
Okay. Yeah.
Try to roll to full 12 on the right-hand side.
You got it. So good. Yeah.
Jennifer Jones and her first.
Clean. Yep. Close. Yep. Forward. Gotta go.
Burgess.
Forward.
Lenentine. Zacharias calling line.
Hard. Any roll.
Any roll. Oh, they managed to get it by. Don't jam it. What have they left?
Straight back double.
We saw the roll. She makes the double.
Normal is fine. But it goes a little.
And what was
Does she think, Joe, does Jen think she could have rolled it somewhere?
No, she's saying if Rachel makes this double, that'll be somewhere in the forfeit. She should have a roll to the wings.
I wasn't sure. Carly was just like so light and then tight. And
Yeah, Carly was a hair light and hair tight, and then Jen just wasn't quite sure what that spot did.
Do you think that's minimum? I think you could take a hair more. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah,
This is where speed makes some sense, because you got a long way to roll if you get it on the inside there. And you don't want to jam this. A little extra speed might help you if you hit too much of the back yellow.
Easy, normal. Yep. Whoa. Curl, curl, curl. Curl him. Curl. Gotta curl. Really gotta curl. Curl, 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 curl. Hard him.
Got it? No.
Okay.
They yelled curl, but we had the wrong person brushing there for a while.
Sorry. Took its time. It's quite gradual.
Very.
Good curl. Good weight.
Still tough to roll somewhere for Jones,
Yeah. Really good throw. Nice.
but it's the same shot. She'll have a better crack at it.
Just kind of weight on here.
same weight.
Okay. You got it, Jen. Let's go.
Roll maybe full 12 again. That's the same as last time she tried.
Yeah, a little bit of space, make that double harder.
Yeah, yep. Hard. Weight school. Hard. Hard. Same
Once
weight.
again, right out of her hand, Burgess.
Wow.
Lenentine. Now they're called off.
More it.
Burgess, a little late licks. What do you got?
Roll it.
And rolling it away
Roll it.
as much as they can, avoiding the jam at the back.
Shoot. Okay. Almost perfect.
Yeah, good throw.
Yeah. If I get down normal, I just don't want you rolling out.
Yeah, let's remember, there's that
Like the same
biter just up there at around
Similar weight, I think, is
10
really
o'clock, just nibbling at the top of the 12. That may be a force point.
Well, yeah, because first of all, you got to make the double. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. And then if you get it perfect, she's definitely rolling this way. With peel weight, you're never staying. So I assume this is going to be a little softer speed. Try to hang it on the corner. It's not
Come up here for you.
Easy.
No, part of me says draw for one or hit for one too. It's there.
Well, maybe you try this, Joe, because you have got the one. Now, granted, you have to make the double. If you lose the shooter, you've got one.
Normal. Yep.
Final stone.
Hard.
Wilkes. Staying with this now. You got to angle it back and try to hold the shooter. Miscue, curling up and runs it by. So just didn't come up her.
Good audible.
Good call. Tracy Fleury in the house. Scotties championship for Manitoba. And it's a win for the record books for Jennifer Jones and Manitoba. And Canada is your world champion. Jennifer Jones will go for gold again. Remarkable. When you think about it, look at this. The Scotties, the wins, the finals, the wins. Titles, 6 of them. Currently tied, of course, with Colleen Jones and her own teammate, Jill Officer, with 6. Looking for her first since 18, Homan since 17. And the early advantage goes to Rachel Homan. Picking up the single. go to the third. And now it's, for the first time in the game, Jennifer Jones with Lasrock playing the Yellowstones. You said it was an audible. You thought that when Tracy Fleury didn't see the or couldn't make the raised double, she went for the hit for the single.
Yeah, because if you miss the double and it doesn't curl that extra inch, it's not shot rock, it's a steal of one. So they aborted the call halfway down and just got enough curl.
And you think about somebody of Fleury's experience in the house, former skip. That's the kind of person you do want there.
Oh yeah, so level-headed. And beyond that, when you're calling line in the house, you need to have plan A, but also B, C, D, and E. And that just comes naturally to her after skipping her whole life.
That's right.
Curl a bit. That a girl.
Man, how good is that? Runs it back. Oh, goodness. And it is gone. Emily Zacharias.
What a shot. You have to remember, Emily Zacharias was part of the 5-person team last year for Jones. This is her first final.
It's true.
What a way to start.
Sat on the bench.
Solid. Yep.
Emma Miscue.
Whoa. Little heavy. Yep. Whoa. Heavy. Close. No. Lead. Hard. Really hard. Really hard. Gotta go.
That came up for sure.
Forever. Okay. Stood up. We're shot. Okay. Yeah. I'm seeing the out. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Little advantage here all of a sudden with that great shot from Emily. The shot rock, not worrying about the red one, and get a free try around the center here.
Well, it turns the game or the end from Jones chasing to Jones dictating, and with Lasrock.
Now one great shot and then a half shot by Emma Miscue, and huge opportunity here.
We're gonna go hard, guys.
You don't want to be too deep here.
Hard.
Leave something for Team Homan to freeze to.
Hard. We're close. Come on, go. Hard. Full 8. Hard, Lauren.
Boy, if you got to the, my gosh.
Go.
Didn't think it was possible. That was dying halfway, and they still managed to drag it to the top 8.
Good sweep.
Great sweep.
We're here, we're shot.
That was my first thought.
Yeah,
I'd say thank you, but I'm out of breath.
Perfect spot.
Lauren and Carly are such strong sweepers, especially Lauren. She has so much downward pressure on her broom. Played against her a few times towards the end of my career, and you time these hog to hogs and think, how did they get that there?
Drag it out.
Tracy Fleury.
Hard.
Keep it there.
Hard.
Got to sneak it, though. It's coming up fast, too.
Hard. Still high.
Going to catch this, and they do.
Kind of like the nose. Do you like that? Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you, was the intent the back one, or were they trying to get the one top 8?
No, they're going for the back one, but then trying to roll buried, roll a foot instead of 4 feet. Just over curled a tad, same as Emma's. A lot more over curls than under curls right now.
Okay, that might speak to the fact that they were on the ice, right?
Yeah, that outturn side yesterday was deadly straight. Control weight hits, they were taking middle of the rock. Earlier today, we saw them finishing up. Team Homan will have to get a read on that early now.
Yeah, absolutely. No question it's an advantage for Jones.
Nice.
Good.
10-4. Okay. You want to come this way? I like the intern. Okay. Do you like control again? Yep, I do. Okay.
Okay, you got it, Trace.
Hers ran right there. Okay.
Little bit big.
Little heavy. Close. No, that's close. No. Curl. Big. Sure. Waist close. Close. Curl big. Curl big. Hard. Take
Miss
the
Q.
roll. Go.
Where's the roll going to be?
You're there.
And
Thanks,
they'll get it underneath. Albeit back edge of the 4,
Nice shot.
but they are the shot stone.
Talk a lot about communication on Team Homan. You heard Rachel yell down the sheet. They threw it, stayed right there. They go to school on not only their own shots, but their opposition's too.
We talk all the time. Jennifer against Rachel. How about Tracy against Carly? That's quite a matchup. 2 top thirds all week.
Line's good. Thought it was okay. Top 4. We're close. Close. You can stay down. Yep.
Carly Burgess.
Hard. Line's good.
Clementine
For line 2.
on the right.
We're close. We're close. Whoa.
Just top 4. Just bite the 4, guys. No.
Oh.
No.
Uh-oh. And to the pin. You know, you hear and maybe they did want it top 4, maybe even top edge of the 4. But that brushing, that communication, that's pretty fine stuff.
Yeah, and for the sweepers, it's only the third end, so you're still wearing in the ice. And they saw one that Lauren had to drag the entire way down the sheet for Emily. Just forgot to look up there. That path got cooked when they did that end-to-end sweep, so that much better.
It's a lot warmer now after that first one before that one.
So
not
going where
horrible.
it did, Russ, what does that mean now for Homan in her first?
Well, it's delicate, but a well-placed freeze here. Jones might have to guard it, and it could shrink that scoring error if Jones gets a deuce. It's going to be really tough to get in there. Dead freeze. Has to be really good here now.
And she hasn't played many freezes throughout the event. This is just her 3rd attempt
5, 6.
in this year's Scotties.
7. Okay, room. Needs to curl.
It's really close. Little heavy.
Okay, needs to curl.
We're bouncing. We're bouncing.
Okay, you're only on a little.
Sit.
Wow, they thought they were going to bounce it. And they did a little bit, but I mean, if it was the perfect shot, what would you like it over to the left as we looked at it just a bit?
Yeah, a couple inches over, but I don't think Jennifer can tap that out and stay.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Good shot.
We're coming to it.
Would have been easy to be heavy there.
T-line. Okay. Try to get to the nose, unlock it.
Okay. I like it.
She's going to try to tap it straight back.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and Joe, you've got to get across the nose to avoid hitting the yellow.
This is really delicate, Vic. I think they're going to release that yellow a little bit. If she's ever a little heavy, she could end up leaving Homan shot.
Yes.
She wants to just unlock that yellow, get to the nose. This is so precise. On this outturn side that she struggled with earlier today in the semifinal.
Now the outturn.
Line's good. Close for line. Yep.
Draw away. Boy, if you can get this there. Can you get across the nose? Burgess, Lenentine. Here we go. They know it's there. Top 12. Do they have enough to get it? No. It's going to die as it gets to the center line.
What was that? 4-3.
Might be a little scar tissue from the afternoon
Keep it
game.
glide out of my hand.
Just in tighter.
Yeah, I don't think she got out to the rim now.
Just catch it, so it might roll out. 4-3 should have been. Yeah.
Shoot. Sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I could hit it and lie.
I think it would only just catch. Like, I don't think it's planting.
If we don't think anything's here, we can draw. We can guard the draw for 2. But
Does like 7/8 high? Does that jam back there?
I don't think I like.
Do you guys just want to come? I don't mind here.
I think this looks pretty good for us right now. Like these.
Well, as long as we don't disrupt. But she does have a draw here. So.
Yeah. Do
Well, I
we think
can't
she
block
has
everything.
something on this side?
This
If
is-
not, we can just block the draw.
This is
for 2.
automatic.
What is?
I think it's just rolling out. No, you don't see that.
What do you think in reach? What do you like? I like putting it touch the center.
Right here?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Are we going to be in the same line, Tracy, or a little tighter?
Probably a little
Jennifer's
less.
got that for
They
1 or
just left the
2.
tighter
Jennifer
line, so I
can
think
probably
Okay.
possibly
Speed will
sneak
be
in
good here, right?
this
So
way,
just swept Jen's the whole way.
and she can still play the shot she tried. So I think they're going to try to take away the shot she's trying, and the just touch the center line and takes away both shots.
Yeah, she wants to get underneath Joe, but it's interesting. Homan sees this as being the shot
1.5.
because I think sometimes this is her shot, and it's not necessarily the shot that Jones will play. Jones will look at the softer shot.
Yeah, you'd expect Jones to be looking at that draw for 2. It'd be a very precise draw on the other side of the sheet. Wouldn't always see Jennifer go for this run back.
Doesn't you just a little overlap, so that may take it away, but
a little fresh down the middle, Beck. I think Jennifer didn't get out the broom. That's why hers died, and that one took off too.
But I mean, this
Good spot, really good.
humble opinion. That was the shot that Jones was always going to play.
Yeah, I gotcha. It's
well. What else would you play? I mean,
Rachel would play the run back if she had 2 choices, and Jen would probably play this if she had 2 choices. So you're right. They maybe guarded the wrong one.
Just got in the middle. Hey.
You see anything else?
Like, I'm not sure.
Okay.
There?
No.
What else would she play?
No, for her now, I got draw for 2.
Let's make this.
Not a lot of room.
No, she has to curl around a rock top of the 8-foot, but
Yeah.
we've seen a ton of finish in this spot
Yes,
for us.
we have. And they know this side. It's fresh here. It should be really up to speed.
So to her coach's point, Glenn Howard, this is an opportunity. Make the most of it. So few opportunities come in a game.
Hard, you gotta go.
It's like.
Yeah, it's gone. And she won't even get it there. My gosh. So is that an early indication of some draw problems for Jennifer Jones? Light?
Yeah.
Still scores 1.
Rachel Homan. Get it through. Feather them.
Unbelievable.
What a shot.
They were champions a year ago. They're champions again. In a 6-6 tuck, in an extra end. Courtney Weagle, you got to run this back and catch it, run it back. Got it for a third Canadian championship, Rachel Homan.
This has been a long time coming, making the walk of champions down the ice at a Women's Worlds.
And the key here is that all those gold medals came with perfect starts. 7 straight wins. This year, 8 straight wins. Still undefeated. Will it indeed be a 4th gold? So a trade of singles through 2 and 3. We're tied at 1. And here in this 4th, it is Rachel Homan and her team from the Ottawa Curling Club. Once again, with last draw. They have the hammer playing the red stone.
Jennifer's outturn draw, we talked about it today, was she was just maybe sliding a little tight, popping it back a little bit, and it was staying out in the good stuff too long. That one, I think she hit the broom, but slid a little tight, and it just never got out to the good stuff, allowing Rachel to make a brilliant freeze.
Hard. Keep going.
And I think they think her last shot of the end grabbed because when Jennifer was coming back to the other end of the sheet to start the end, she was cleaning everything because it didn't even make the hog line.
No.
It's not that slow in the middle.
No.
That looks hard to do.
It's tough not to roll out.
Yeah.
Do
Normal,
throw
with half,
easy,
might
normal.
go there.
Do we ever get one
Sorry?
in there first?
Like around the doubles.
Yeah.
I just don't like the stagger.
Okay.
How much? Normal?
Just easy, normal, yeah.
Okay.
Nice angles here. You can hit it dead on, but you risk running the longest yellow into your own buried rock. You're just going to throw soft weight and try to play like a soft weight double, trying to save the thrower.
Close. Close. Whoa, Sarah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sarah.
Wilkes will open up that center line.
Hard. Go, 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 go.
Still leaves
Hard.
Jones
Okay, I'm good,
sitting the
I'm good.
one, pushes that to the back edge.
Try to roll over. Yeah.
Trying desperately to save some corner guard. Now they'll be all gone here unless this is stuffed.
5 TD out. Yeah.
And just to tie up that draw story, 8 draws this afternoon, 2 draws tonight, combined 40%.
Incredible. I would not have bet on that. But still tied.
Yep. Hard. Really hard. Real hard.
Emily Zacharias.
Right out. Keep going.
And watch it. Oh, don't spill.
Okay.
And it will go through. That close to maybe catching the back of that red stone.
True.
That's my fault, Dan.
Is nose okay?
It's a double.
So here, let's wait.
Easy normal. Easy normal.
Close.
Gemma was commentating in that one before she let it go.
Wilkes.
Whoa, off. Please. Reach.
Nope.
Really good. Reach shot.
Wow. Spreads them out to sit 2, and they do have the last rock.
Very nice.
Yeah. Wow. Yep.
So hard to maintain.
Do you like the
We used to
in?
call this the junior 2, but
Or the out?
I mean, it's
I was saying
simple.
the out.
That's why we called it a junior 2 when I was in juniors. But it's actually really hard because
I'm a little less.
the opposition has so many
Hands curled.
chances to group the rocks, and eventually there's usually a double.
And you're trying to so hard like Emma just did to get some separation. You end up rolling out.
Close. Lean
For
on
Russ
me.
and me, it's called a Masters.
Whoa. Yes. Yep. Yes. Hard. Gotta go.
Oh, and will it sit for?
Right out, Lauren. Right out, Lauren. Sorry.
And
Okay.
looks like it may just
did,
hold on.
yeah.
But now you get that opportunity to put this second one where you want it.
Yeah, so you want them to be even with each other. That way there's no double.
That's a lot. 8. It looks through. 10. It's coming off. Still ahead. It looks through. Yeah.
Wilkes, miscue, just along for a walk.
Should be some pebble over there somewhere.
And just.
Who's second though?
Yeah, I think the one at the bottom, one at the 6 o'clock.
Yep. I think it's us. It's close.
Thank you.
9.5. Okay.
Yeah, that was a 10. So go
Here.
for more. Let's go. You guys have that ice or minimum? Yeah, I think it's close.
Close. Yeah. Yep. Gotta go. Hard. Hard.
Huge scrub here if they can get this and hold it there. They'll kill their own to the back or kill the second one.
Barely though.
A nice brush again as they get rid of one Ontario stone at the back edge.
Can do that.
Nice curl there. So it's a 2 for 1 here maybe.
You might catch the double on the way by.
Yeah.
Board.
Solid
Okay.
board.
What turn? What? Out turn?
This is the out.
I don't mind the in turn.
I don't know it. She threw it.
Yeah, you threw it. Yeah, we threw it.
In the second end.
They're trying to convince her.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Still board weight. Board.
So angle it back,
Yep.
make the double, and get the flip underneath that corner. Wow.
Solid board.
And one turn versus the other, Joe, means what? I mean, Rachel asked for the out. Tracy Fleury wants the in.
Yeah, Tracy saw a couple of Rachel's interns in that area in the second end. I don't think they've thrown anything inside out with board weights. A little bit easier to control it coming to the middle.
The skipper had to be convinced.
Whoa, let it go.
Now you have to make it. And then
Okay. That's good, Tracy.
they can't hold it out there. So it is the shot rock for the moment, top edge of the 8.
I like that though, Vic. We talked a lot about Tracy being the new player last year, finding her space, and that's her asking for the turn she wants in order to make the shot.
Tough on him first.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Too much out of the hand.
I got 16-7.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 13-6.
I know what you meant.
Yes.
I didn't mind my throw.
Okay.
Just came down a little, yeah. Kind of weight.
9.5.
Yeah.
Try to roll it your way.
Yeah.
Still some jam
mind an aggressive
possibilities here.
Okay.
On both of them at the back?
Yes, yes. Jennifer doesn't want to roll way over, so punch it through the hole, roll a foot would be probably the call.
We'll still leave a long double though for Homan.
Yes, exactly.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Jennifer Jones, first skip stone here in 4.
Yes. Yes.
Clementine and Burgess.
Hard.
Watch it.
Okay.
And sneaks it through. Wow.
Close that up.
9-3. Weight wasn't big, eh?
I don't know if she said 9-3 or 10-3.
Try
like normal.
Yeah, they're
normal.
Okay,
Give me a
normal.
quarter ice. Normal.
Okay. Okay. What's the call range?
Normal.
Okay.
Tracy's taking a really close look at those rocks in the back of the 12-foot.
They do look very close.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever jam this, then it's for sure not you. A second shot.
Jennifer said it was her, but that
could be gamesmanship.
might have been
Russ.
just helping out Team Homan. It's pretty nice of it.
Yep. Hard.
Scoring 2 or more with last rock. Failed in her first attempt in the second. Wilkes. And one more time, we'll drive it through.
Not quite connecting with the doubles. A tough shot, but
is it about, Joe, that path out there that they just can't keep it out there to find the right angle?
Yeah, that intern was extremely straight yesterday. And it's just coming up a little bit more today.
I don't know.
You never want to roll out high side there either, though. So
that's what we talked
Rachel's
about.
just trying to use her sweepers, and
with Jen playing semi-final, it's they've caught on to this final game a little quicker.
Yeah. So like touch Marlies and then we can hold it. Or throw.
Oh, there's a take a little bit more ice, get it out there, and we'll hold it out there rather than you try to put it on the spot.
Whoa! Whoa! Curl.
Jones and her last.
Whoa, straight. Curl. Curl. No roll. No roll.
And avoids the jam and rolls it over.
Very nice.
Nice. Good shot. Not my best throw, but sorry, yeah.
Or you could go hair high too. If do you like high?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. How much weight?
Like board?
Okay.
Hair high with board.
Well, this is crucial. I mean, this is run it back certainly.
She's trying to catch the double, Russ?
A lot of room to roll too.
No, they must think their second shot.
Okay.
Wow.
How do you think this will run?
Should curl up a bit.
I think so. With board, yeah.
I need edge. I'll keep it there.
Okay, yeah, we got it.
Well,
Right.
they're just playing to hit and stay. I don't know.
Yeah.
Draw would be an option.
There's a chance at their second shot.
Oh yeah, it's close.
Weight's good. Clean. Yes. Yep. Really hard.
Final stone here in 4.
On their way. On their way. Curl. Whoa, Emma.
Oh my gosh. You got them spinning. Wilkes and miscue. And now it does roll to the back 4, and we'll have a look.
They were trying high side. They lost it, so they carved it to get a little more curl and got the audible. So they must think they're 2.
And they've called for a measure, asked for a measure, and so the official is going for the stick.
Oh, I think it was close. I feel like just curling board today.
My weight came down. I never wanted to carve, ever. I knew we had it the other way. When she called carve, I was like, we lost it.
Okay, just on a lot of them.
You heard the words curling more today.
Yeah, and again, you don't know that because you haven't been on the ice.
That's just it. That's
I think that's a real key
That's
point.
why your question in the opening made sense. It's advantage Jones until Homan figures it out.
Now, the Homan team was out today as we arrived for the afternoon game. We were here, let's say, 10:30 local, and they were out on the ice practicing. Jones, Homan, and it's that one, and that one goes away. So we're trading singles now here in the first half. Well, both teams have had their chances. 4 deuces just have left those points on the board. You don't want to look over here to her right. Jennifer Jones, the away end. That's where all the trophies, the medals that will be presented once this is over. as we welcome you back on this Sunday night gold medal game of the Scotties from Winsport Event Center, Canada Olympic Park. 2-1. Homan leads it. And here in 5, Jones with last rock. The Hammer playing the Yellowstone. Emma miscue.
2 center line guards up for Team Homan. First one was high. Decided to put another one up. With all this finish today, the high guard really isn't in play coming around it.
Real close. We're really close to each. Hard distance. Yeah. Hard. Just straight. Hard. Go. Hard. Distance. Go. Okay. Good. Okay. We can't get second around here. You like just going here?
So did Emma. Oh, 14-9. Oh, I thought you said you had a 15.5 on there. So that's not what I got.
Probably the top 12 one. Yeah, they're gonna wrap around everything. Okay. Okay. Which is okay.
Yeah,
You like that?
Or you peel. We have a corner guard.
Or you peel. We still have a corner guard. Okay.
Do you guys like that?
Yeah.
I hate it. I think
That's
so.
what I thought
Yeah.
at first.
Yep. Let's go on.
It's funny, the natural instinct for Jennifer Jones is just let's pile him in
Right.
there. Whereas Homan, I mean, we saw all last night in the 1-2, when there was stuff in the middle, the bailing started instantly. They're trying to keep corner guards around, obviously.
Clean.
Emily Zacharias.
Good, Em. Good.
And we'll get that, Sunner. She didn't seem too convinced, although she made the play, Russ. She had to be, took a slow walk out before putting the brush down.
Well, true, because I think she's just hunting for work, and I hide another one and score 3, and it's all offense in Jennifer's mind.
Line's important, guys.
But it did look a little messy down the middle. I think it was a good call by the young front end.
Yeah, line. 5, 6. Hard line. Whoa. 7. Whoa. 7. Whoa. Clean. 7. No. Close. Clean. 7. 6. 7. Yep. Whoa. Curl.
Just a little bounce.
Curl.
Oh, jeez, Emma Miscue's draw weight this week is the best I've ever seen it.
Right on the nose.
Great shot.
Firm.
Let's go. Got it, Em. Right on the nose.
Yeah.
Made a wonderful triple takeout early. Emily Zacharias.
Hard. Really hard.
Clementine trying to hold it up here. Hold that curl.
Whoa.
And we'll get rid of a couple. Open up that center line. Leave the Jones Stone covering the 8.
Nice Em.
Great shot. The bonus is that shooter rolls off the center line.
Oh, curling Emily by a little bit, or Emma by a little bit, their first Scotties final.
This will curl, Trace. Yes.
You can keep it there.
Okay.
Tracy Fleury.
Heavy. Control. Close. Curl.
Tracy's first final also.
78% was her low game of the week, and so 12 below that now. There's a different feeling about this game than last night.
All right, let's make it.
Obviously, I think it may be, this is the final.
Yeah.
And last night, while it was a big game to get through to the final, it wasn't an elimination.
I don't think it's much difference in playoffs and hockey. Things change, right? The scores get lower. Defense wins championships. It's just you respect the other team. You know, Homan gets up 2 or 3, trouble. Jones gets up 2 or 3, trouble.
Watch the roll. It's rolling. Go.
Oh, look at this now. Look at this now. Settle down. Oh, is it going to come back? No, it hangs there. Maybe showing now on that wide intern side, just sitting on the tee line.
These are tough. Well, I guess Tracy can see quite a bit of it, but You soften the weight to hang around because you can't roll left. You tick the guard on the way by, and the yellow guard goes in the rings. Got to make sure you take enough ice here.
A little heavy.
Leave it out.
Clean.
Sarah keeps it. Make sure it doesn't get near that guard.
Curl. 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 Yep. Gotta go. Hard to stay. Coming down. Hard to stay.
There's lots of weight.
And it will stay.
Good shot.
We told her to throw the same. Side out wide.
Well, Russ knows I really like those kind of shots. I like that. Controlled, throw what you need to do the job. And she, sure, new ice, but there's the stone hanging on the edge.
I think Tracy's brought so many dimensions. We talked about ice reading, skipping, strategy, but that soft shot ability and sees the soft shots maybe Rachel doesn't.
Hard. Hard. Sit.
Nice.
And and underneath. A little corner is peeking.
Good.
Yeah.
Huge
Good
shot.
shooting.
Just perfect. Even if Rachel makes this, Jen, if she wants, can go around the corner guard.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was that heavy.
This will go out on its own.
Okay. This is going out on its own, Trace. Yeah, this will float. Yeah.
We gotta miss it low.
How are you throwing it?
Straight through.
What's she mean by that, going out on its own?
Just that it's very straight in the spot with throw weight, so it'll float out a little bit just with the way Rachel throws her out turn.
Nope. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Hard.
1, 2, and we'll go and then roll that shooter just off center, covering the edge of the button.
Not make a move.
Oh, you might expect, has had a very strong week, and right now shooting 97, higher than her tournament average of 91. Why you win 10 straight.
Yeah.
So a plus in all the games. She's out-curled her opponent by 5 percentage points or more in each of the games. Do that, that's why you get a plus.
Got a plus right now for sure. Chance to sink one, get you 2 here though.
Line's good. Go little.
Draw weight's the problem so far.
Line's good. Line's good. Got a curl. Line's good. Line's yes. Hard. 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 Get it here. Line's good. Hard.
Got to be above the tee.
And around.
Okay.
And to the tee. And right under cover.
Perfect.
And then you look at Jones, her average 81 tonight, 72. But look at what's happened. 1-2, the semifinal, now tonight, everything in the 70s. And it's been that draw weight, particularly last night, the out turn draw. Ross, that's hurt her.
Yeah. I think it's more of an alignment thing. She probably move her foot a little to the left in the hack and get that concave hack to kick your body out a little farther, turn the hips a little bit. She just wasn't quite getting out to the broom, in my humble opinion, and then she had to flare it. Once you flare it, it's not coming back.
Perfect draw made here, though, Russ. This is a long run back.
Good draw here. Rachel saved an end with a freeze. If you miss this, you're giving up 2.
This is her MO, isn't it? This is what she prefers. Run it back, Wilkes. Can you hold it? Got it. You bet you do, and stuffs it underneath.
Why freeze when you can do that?
That's the difference. Last night they were off by a millimeter.
Yep.
And they're finding the line in a hurry here, Russ.
Very, very good point, because it's a little different than yesterday. They were missing wide a lot yesterday. Today there's more curl, and they figured it out.
There you go. And now, well, Jones is going to have to throw that very same draw right to the lid.
I think it's early enough in the game that the line she was just on and the line here is similar, but later in the game, this will be much quicker than the ice she took, a foot less ice on her previous shot. So I think she should be very close here.
Got a little more.
Line's good.
Actually, it's a draw against 2. There's that biter over at around 3 o'clock on the tee line. Oh dear now.
Where are you? It's heavy.
They haven't said a word.
Oh,
and silence here is not golden. And back it goes. And too far it goes. It will be a steal of 1. Homan here in 5. A wonderful run back. We'll go to the break. 3-1 Ontario.
The 2024 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. And by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada.
It's been a wonderful stay here in Calgary, always a terrific visit to Calgary Tower. It all began a week ago Friday. 18 teams in 2 pools of 9, top 3 advancing. The likes of Anderson, of course, and Laws and McCarville and Cameron, who lost today. Kerry Galusha for the final time with that team. And all of these skips saying this would be a memorable Scotties because it would be the last time they play against Jennifer Jones.
Everything there is to do in the sport, she's done it and she's won it.
She's a phenomenal curler and phenomenal competitor.
Something I admire is how much drive she has for this game and how much passion. You can really see how much she loves this game.
I've learned so much from her.
She's an amazing person on and off the ice.
I was lucky enough I got to watch her win her first Scotties in St. John's.
I can remember her famous shot to win the Scotties. We had just gotten home from Little Rocks, and watching that moment in history is definitely something I'll never forget.
Jennifer was definitely one of the players that we really looked up to and really admired.
It's been great to watch her throughout my whole childhood.
I look back when I was younger and I couldn't believe that she was making all those shots.
She found a way to kind of elevate her game and bring it to the next level.
For someone to have been to the Olympics twice is pretty amazing.
I remember watching her at the Olympics and winning gold, and she just stood on her head to make that happen for Canada.
I'm just amazed that she has the desire and the drive that she has had over all these years.
She's just one of those players that you just always look up to.
You can ask anyone out there who you think is the top female skip, and I'm sure most of them will say Jen Jones.
We've grown to be pretty good friends. We support each other.
She's balanced family and work and curling, and she's found a way to just continue to excel.
We can't thank Jen enough for everything she's done for curling in Canada.
It's crazy that Jennifer Jones is retiring from women's curling.
She's been just such a role model for so many women in curling and in sport in general.
It's been a privilege to share the ice with her. She's an incredible leader. She's a fierce competitor. She loves the game. She deeply loves just being on the ice and that feeling of competing. She's incredible.
Hearing those compliments from my fellow competitors is the greatest compliment that I could ever receive. I have so much respect for every single one of them, and for them to think of me so highly, all I can say is thank you. I hope that I've had some sort of positive impact. I love the game, I love all of you, and I respect you immensely, and I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to share the ice with you, and I can't wait for curling to continue to shine.
And from those fans to all the fans, may I just say on behalf of them, thank you. Gold medal game of this year's Scotties here at Wynn Sport Events Center as we come back to Sheet B and the game between Jones and Homan. Steal of 1, 3-1. Ontario leads it. Jones with last rock playing the Yellowstones. Corner, center, and now capping it by Holmes. Emily Zacharias.
Looks like a lot of weight.
Corner guard slipped into the rings. The dreaded mopping after 5 ends.
Curl. Curl.
Only one guard to work with for Team Jones.
Whoa. Curl, 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 curl.
Get across the nose. And just rub and roll and sit underneath top edge. Could that come into play eventually? Let's check the numbers after 5.
And for Homan, second end, having a bit of a hard time putting the broom down, called the audible, got 1, attempting for 2, and a perfect run back, figured it out. And Jones just heavy on that second draw. She was close on her first. The story here is Rachel out-curling Jennifer Jones by quite a big margin.
Yeah, there it is, the 25% on the draws. Numbers after 5 brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada.
Hard, Sarah, hold it there, hard. Hard. Keep going all the way. Go.
Drives it by.
Right over.
Opens up that stone. It is second shot, it would appear. That Homan is the shot rock. Center line, top 12. Do you agree with me or not?
Ooh, I don't know, Vic.
Okay.
I think red might be shot here.
Jennifer made lemonade out of lemons on that last come around. It was a little bit heavy, but way wide. She changed the call, straightened it out, ticked off the top red one, rolled it, buried. And now they've got a rock in the rings.
Those are the kind of the audibles for the line caller in the house. That was plan E or F, but she saw it and called it. You get the most out of every rock when you've had that experience in the house.
And the shot stone is top of the button. I didn't see it there.
Go, 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 go.
And there it is. Tap back. Once again, here's Brian.
Vic, that was an amazing feature on Jennifer Jones, and it just reminds us that win or lose, how special tonight actually is and what she's accomplished in the game. And you can imagine the emotions for her teammates, her family, and her friends and fans right across Canada. I talked with Carly Burgess earlier today about, has it set in, knowing that, you know, this is the final day, Jennifer Jones on your team? And they say they've actually managed that really well. They haven't talked about it a lot. They've been concentrating on their team dynamics and just bringing their best day and games for today. But just to add to that essay, the one thing a lot of the competitors, skips that I talked to, had said, yes, it's the medals, it's the fiery competition, but how Jen has handled family, children, and balancing that is the ultimate respect for a lot of these competitors. And Joe, you can speak to that, being a mom, trying to compete at the highest level, and that is where that ultimate respect comes from.
Yeah, definitely, Brian. I had a nice chat with her actually in the fall before I had my second baby, and just asked her how she can keep that fire alive. There's so much going on when you have a young family and playing the sport at the top level, and she just said, I just love it. She loves everything about the sport. That's why it's so bittersweet to see this as her last game at the Scotties.
Line's great.
Carly Burgess. And lots of support. I mean,
Hard, guys. At least to the T-line, Em.
your family's here, your mom and dad is here. She's gotten lots of support from her family. It's a bigger team than just the one on the ice.
No question.
How much weight you need, Teal? Teal? Yep.
Okay, you got it, Tracy. Okay, nose is okay.
Pretty nice freeze on that Jones yellow there. It's accessible, but you have to risk hitting the guard. So they're going to go for the open one first.
No, curl. Curl.
Wilkes on the brush.
Okay.
And nothing.
Okay,
Sits
that's
right
good,
there. Okay. Double? Or not?
I don't think so. It's tricky. You don't want to roll out when you're losing, and
Almost
could
think we
set
have
up
to
a double.
Okay. What else do you see?
Freeze the red.
Hit this?
I was saying freeze it.
Yeah, but then she can make the double.
Okay.
This would jam, but they'd be too buried.
Okay, if you like the freeze, I don't mind it.
I know.
Could play that.
Okay, I don't mind that actually.
Okay.
She noses the side red. There's probably a double on the yellows.
Just because of that rock difference a little higher.
Yeah,
huh?
climbing up the house a little bit. So Jen wants to roll a little bit out towards the 12-foot. These are so precise. You don't want to roll out here.
Yep.
Carly Burgess.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's close. Yes.
Nice soft weight, so she doesn't roll out.
And want to roll just to the wings a little bit.
Whoa, whoa. Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right, we'll see now
Yep, you got it.
if that rock climbing will result in a double. Well, this is her, as we always say, modus operandi. Here, MO, she just loves these kind of shots.
Unbelievable. Big speed, beautiful delivery, lots of leg drive, lots of rotation, sticks it, Vic. Go to your curling club 10 minutes early tomorrow night and give that shot a try. That's not easy.
The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together, and also because, of course, Jones was heavy with her last draw, resulting in the steal of 1 and a 3-1 lead.
I don't know, an inch and a half wide, an inch and a half narrow, and it's a draw for 2 for Jennifer Jones. Now it's a steal. Huge shot.
Miscue on this brush, coming across. Oh, and she's going to get her own. Her shooter, though, does bounce back and up. Is shot rocked. Center line, top 4.
Good shot. Didn't make what you wanted, but it was so flat, Joe.
Yeah, she threw this really hard, but it unlocks that perfect freeze made by Team Jones. If that works.
And forces Jennifer to play the run back.
Try to make the double, I guess.
Yeah.
Even if we roll on.
Yeah. Just sit. Yeah. Yeah.
Might have a double back.
This is where Jennifer's so smart. She's trying to double, but then you
nice
said,
burn,
if
like
I miss it, but miss it narrow, roll on. And then Rachel has to play a defensive shot.
They're good.
The miss here would be high side
And an inch low.
on the out turn.
That looks middle. Yeah, that looks better. Close. Whoa.
If she hits it on the nose, she won't be in the rings. Are you looking to roll a bit?
True.
Or can you roll a bit? We'll find out now. Oh, she gets it by. Oh, did she catch the top? She may have just caught the top of the rings by that roll.
Either way, it's buried, Vic.
Nice throw, done. Good throw.
Just perfect. No choice but to hit it.
She makes it. She makes it.
Even like just high nose. Sorry?
Even if that's not on the rings, I think this is the only play here,
It is,
Russ.
absolutely.
Yeah, you've seen this. I think if you keep it there, it'll come up an eighth of a rock. Okay.
Interns have moved a little bit on Rachel on this side of the sheet.
Yes.
She's thrown a couple of these raised takeouts and made them both.
No.
Needs a third.
Close. No, curl, curl.
Now miscue. Miscue. It's got to come up. Curl it. Up. Oh, and yes, showdown. Goodness gracious.
Special.
Automatic.
Special.
Rachel Homan. And that's just, I can't imagine how deflating that is.
That's exactly right, Vic, and it's the difference in the game on that one she stuck.
Well, and even last end, she's struggling with her draw weight, but she made a perfect come around. Top button, Rachel makes the perfect run back. Rachel's just slamming the door right now.
Yeah.
Wasting no time. Saving some time. Throws it through. You can't leave her those run backs.
Really hard 7 days.
Hey,
Sarah.
a smiling Homan leads 3-1.
Did I not?
The Briar's special.
Just tradition. A celebration of Canadian curling.
Get loud, here we go.
It's everything.
Briar is epic.
Newfoundland wins.
And it all starts next Friday in Regina. Wonderful field. We had the top 8 women's teams in Canada here. We have the top 7 men's teams here, and headed by, of course, Botcher and Guju. Where'd he go? Where'd he go and have an easy game? It all starts, the Montana's Brier, next Friday here on TSN. So the blank in 6, 3-1. Homan continues to lead. 1 corner up. The problem for Jones is getting that front set, and Lauren Lenentine went into the rings again.
Just an inch heavy, well, more than an inch heavy, but it ended up in the paint by an inch and allowed Homan to hit it. That's why there's so many reds in play. The 1 corner up instead of 2. Jen's going to try to use it right now. Might even over curl.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good.
I don't know. Not as much as one previously down this path.
No, you're right. They can't get it, actually. It's, even if you can hit it, you're redirecting onto your own.
Yes. Okay. You got it. I'll just be straight through. Okay.
Classic, because you've got probably the most in history of women's curling team, Jennifer Jones, that can score points better than anybody else, and definitely the best defensive team. 3.9 points they've given up, less than 4 a game, Team Homan.
Okay, Scott. Tracy. Okay. Got it. Top 4. Okay.
A little more than what you just gave us.
Yeah.
You got it.
Emily Zacharias. So how do you beat that? I mean, we're only in the 7th. Will offense maybe sounds silly, but
Curl if you're heavy.
you just have to make your shots if you're Jones, don't you? And is that what's let her down right now?
Yeah, and I think this end, I mean, really uncharacteristic miss from Lauren Lenentine to see her slide into the rings. If that guard is tight, not in the rings, I think they might have thrown 2 corners up to make sure that they could generate, knowing that Team Homan is so defensive when they have control of the scoreboard, like they do right now.
You need 2 against Homan, that's for sure. Yep.
And even something like that, Russ coming down, not laying it on the face, opens it up for her, Homan, to get a hit and roll inside again.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And last end was indicative, you know, Homan made a great one. Jones made a great one. Homan, it's like Jennifer's making birdies but not gaining on the field.
Doesn't roll it there. So execution, plain and simple, to this point, has let Jones down.
I think we have to. Yeah. I don't even, like, we don't
Well,
even have to
it's
kill
really
that.
one shot.
Like,
I think Team Homan's been the better team
9.5. Okay.
up until now, but it's only been that one shot.
7-8 tie.
Put her so heavy on a draw after Rachel stuck a peel.
Clean only. Yep. 10.
Carly Burgess.
Slight. No. 10. It's good. Curl. Straight.
Still room to get across the nose, Joe, you think?
Yep. Roll it.
And they'll go the other way and make the double and spill it. How's that? Wow, for plan B, that really worked out well.
Play was good.
Didn't even throw this all that hard.
No.
This is a control 8 triple. Amazing.
Flat double here for Tracy.
Whoa. Close.
They might not even try it. They might just try to hit and roll behind the center.
Miscue. Still with it. Still with it. Where's that roll? And they will roll it, and it will show itself now in turn side. Tee line, edge of the button.
Yeah, with that weight they were trying to roll Barry. They just didn't get on it quite quick enough.
Top 4. Speed's okay over here. Yeah.
Bonus though, Joanne, if it was open on the other side, Jennifer could hit it and split the rings. Now she can't. She hits that, which she's not. They're probably a double, so I'm going to try to sneak a freeze in here.
Line's tight. You gotta go. Really hard. Close. Hard, Lauren. Florence, you gotta go. It's heavy. Really hard. Hard.
Right out of her hand, they got him.
Hard.
Zacharias,
You gotta
Lenentine.
get it by. Hard.
Stone is top 12 center line. Here it comes. Can they sneak it? No, they cannot. And it will get to the 4 foot. She knew.
Did she ever? Because it wasn't light.
Such big curl in this spot. They were on this almost the entire way, just rubs the front.
When you skip as long as Jennifer, you're in the house that long, you know, you absolutely know 9 times out of 10 from the release. Oh man, that was so close to being good.
Control. Sure.
Are you going to keep it there?
Yeah. Okay.
What's it called here, Joe?
Trying to get the roll under
Very.
center line here.
Not bad.
Okay, I'll keep it there. Solid control.
Yeah.
So across the nose just a little bit. Avoid contact with their Stone on the edge of the button.
Yes.
Skip Stone's here in 7. Boy, an early call.
Control.
Whoa. Little late.
Weight's good.
Yeah, roll it big, roll it big. Hard. Hard, Sarah.
Wilkes now leaves it there.
You got fooled on that one. They panic swept it early and then realized it wasn't curling, then they changed the call.
Come here, you guys.
The draws are moving so much there. They must have thought it was going to go with that control weight.
I think Carly's just a little on the softer side on the release and is fooling everybody.
Yeah.
I think we got to throw it a little bit harder to get past this 3.
I would agree.
Okay, 9.5.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll curl at the end here.
Yeah.
What kind of weight?
9.5.
Okay.
Like,
Are we trying for the big roll?
yeah.
Okay. I like it. I get it, Jen. They're good.
Try to get under here.
Yes, or roll even farther, I believe, sit second, third. Just can't leave it there.
Jennifer Jones, her first.
Girl. Florence. Hard. Girl.
Trying to get after second shot, just biting top 4.
Hard, you going.
Lenentine, can you help this over? Got to crack across the nose. There you do. No, it'll sit right there. Wow. It's an interesting spot. We've had 2 tries at it, banged it nose both times.
Yeah.
Got to be careful. You got to make your mind up. Do you want to just hit and roll, which would be really good, but you better make it. If you don't roll,
I like my release. I think I just don't
you
hit it in
give
the hands.
Manitoba the double opportunity. If you're going to throw that double, be careful here, and you don't want to lose your shooter. You've as you said before, Tracy Fleury has to have about 3 options in her head here. I'm assuming a normal weight or less double. Tick that back one would be ideal.
Little less. Close. Hard.
Whoa.
A little extra bit of curl, huh?
Sarah. Yep.
A little extra handle.
Hard.
Wilkes.
Whoa. Whoa.
Watch the
Roll
roll.
it. Roll it.
And we'll run it by, but look at that roll.
Brilliant. I'm pretty sure that was the actual call, not the double. Hair more curl, it was double. I'd love to see Rachel throw this weight more often. She's so accurate with the bullets, but you don't have any brushing help with the bullets.
What'd you think of the extra turn on the handle, Joe?
Roll it. Roll it.
Just a little extra rotation on that one. Probably just to make sure that she controlled the break point. Sometimes she adds a little extra spin for that. What a great shot. Difficult to score now for Jennifer Jones. Has to play lightweight tap.
If it rolled an inch less, this is really tough.
It's just heavy draw, move it out of the 4 foot, try to get to the nose.
Yeah, I can't hit it on that right side.
Can't roll
the high side because you'll roll away, and you have to have a good piece of that 4. Already down 3-1.
Emily's really got to see the speed here to get the line right.
Clean only. Yep. Speed's nice.
Facing
Just
2.
Whoa.
Jennifer Jones.
Close, yeah.
Trying to hold it up as Burgess. Lenentine out in front. Now hard curl. That's Lenentine. Help it over. Straightening it up, Burgess. Can you get to the nose and sit right there? Can you? Yes, you can.
One yellow?
One yellow it is. Jones.
Very nice.
Here in 7. As if you need another distraction in the other corner of your eye. As the Scotties trophy arrives, on the left is Trista Van Dale from Sherwood Parkers RCMP. Played in the Scotties in Grand Prairie in 2016 with Carla Thompson out of BC. On the right is Andrea Folk. That's right. The daughter of curling Rick Folk, the two-time Canadian champions, Saskatchewan in 80, BC 94, and also Constable Allison Jr. from Beaumont. And to pass it off to Constable Nathan Moore and Constable Clayton Jelena from Cochrane. The RCMP actually had a recruiting desk here at Winsport throughout the event. And we will be in Regina next week. That's their training depot.
That's right.
In Regina, so we look forward, as always, to going to Regina. 3-2. And it is Homan that once again has the last rock. Has the hammer, playing the Redstones in the all-important even 8th.
It's a huge end when the score's like this. The team with hammer managed to just even get a single. They're 2 up playing 9. Pretty good shape. A steal here, it's a whole new ballgame.
There. All there. A little heavy. Weights close. Curl if you're heavy.
Really nice setup by Lauren Lenentine this end.
Gotta go if you're heavy.
Tight guard, one just over the hog line. You need that maximum separation.
Dig to touch it. Hard, hard, hard.
Trying to curve this over.
Come on, Lauren. Go, 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 go.
And they'll touch it and a little bit, touch it a little more underneath. Don't we often say that guards so long are really invisible?
Not in this case, because what Rachel has to do is protect the front so she can make her last shot. And you want to get both of these, and they're so far apart, it's a tough double. But you're right, if it's a draw game, that's the only guard, you might as well kick it off.
Nope. Can you clean? Tracy, clean it? Yeah. Good. Good.
I think we just got to freeze here. Yeah. Which turn do you like? The in? Yeah, the in.
Could throw another guard.
Top 4.
Well, those high guards are so hard to place. If you ever slide to halfway, I mean, with Team Homan's hitting ability, they seem to know where to put the broom now for those runs. For Jones, you really don't want to give up 2 here.
No. It won't be a pile of separation this way either, but if they get the line right, they've got that red one to use.
Close. Same weight. Ooh. Weight's actually close. Yeah, be last. Weight's good. Broom. Broom. Can't bounce. Clean.
Weight's close.
Yep.
Mine only.
Whoa. Curl.
A little heavy.
Curl. 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 Right to it. Curl. Curl, curl, curl. Hard. Good. Nice.
Get him.
Very nice.
Really nice speed in that line all of a sudden. I got a 15 on that, so as good as it was at its quickest now.
Yeah. 2/3. I like half just to make sure. Okay. I don't want to roll it in.
Emma Miskew.
I think they're going to peel the guard and try to get that yellow side of the forefoot on the way by.
Hard. Hard, Sarah. Go. Whoa. Yep. Hard, Sarah. Hard.
Sarah Wilkes. And we'll stuff it over there, and it'll hang around for Jones. T-line 12.
Halfway.
Shot rock still is Homan.
Job well done. The front's open now. There'll only be this one guard.
Line skips. Weight's close.
I'm amazed this week at how many of these guards have been made just about perfect.
Halfway. You can go a little, I think. Gotta curl a bit.
You have to know exactly what the speed is to be able to manage the finish at the end.
Hard. Split center. Hard. Hard. Both of you. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go.
And they just touch the center line.
Rachel's happy to just keep doing this. Jen has to make a play.
Yep. Clean. Clean. Yep. Yep. Good. Nice shot.
You know, you look at the scoreboard tonight. We have no multiple points, all singles. You go back to their game last night, and we only had one deuce with hammer. So through 18 ends of play, we've only had one multiple point with last rock.
Very rare.
Which is what? Says it's just so defensive, so difficult to generate something?
Both teams are playing well, would be my other guess. Hard to score two when your opponent's making everything.
Yeah, look at that one in. Jennifer makes that run back, rolls over and guards it, and Rachel makes a double.
Not quite. He was a little bit more open.
Just like taking it.
Ooh.
I think it's taking ours. I like the guard, I think.
I like peeling. They have to make
I
a
think
play.
we could come and rearrange this too.
What do you think? I think it's peel.
It's just if they can ever
It's wide
line up
open.
their yellows on our back one.
What
do you like?
Talk about it. We have lots of
Yeah,
time.
sure.
Peel makes the most sense. Rachel's saying pick it. I don't think you'll pick it clean.
And then
I don't like the pick.
Now you're leaving the center guard. You could
My
rearrange them.
first thought was the peel.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you don't like rearranging this?
I don't like picking it.
I just think they can come around
here.
So what
I
do you
know
like,
it's
Tracy?
I think the peel.
Okay. Go through it.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? They're going to have to make a play at some point here, right?
Yep. Might be still right on the nose though because of that.
Okay.
We could try it into this.
Well, I think
I'd
it's
hate
already
to
not
jam it
shot.
into-
You want to jam it in.
Yeah. I mean, like play it.
Okay.
Don't play it
Go
cute.
through it, guys,
And
quick.
I don't mind the intern again, just to
Intern
be
peel?
sure, but whatever you think.
Do you think if they play the peel, Joe, that Jones' team will throw up another guard? And would it be then the chance being much better?
Yeah, I think like Jones is going to have to make a play in the house at some point. Homan's shot. They can draw for two right now. The question is, does she do it on her first or on her second?
And Rachel's a little worried that if Jennifer does make a play and lines them up in the back one, because that side one's in there, you can't blast. It'll be a steal of one. So ideally, you want to get that side one here on this double peel.
Good.
And watch where it goes and across the top. So do you throw a guard or you come in, Jennifer Jones?
Dealer's choice.
So that 5 points flurry advantage and stays that way. It would be the first minus of the event
I don't hate this.
for Carly Burgess.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Let's make it.
Right now, that's lined up pretty good if Jen wanted to sit three, but I think Jen's playing the scoreboard. She gives up even a single. She's 2 down playing 9. If she gets her 2 and 9, her odds of winning aren't super.
Freeze right on the nose of this.
I like it.
More.
And neither yellow is going very far.
Yeah, Jen.
And you freeze on the angle.
Let's go, Jen.
Both yellows are going very far. Just get that line right, eh?
Can she get the weight right?
Lots of curl here, too.
Yeah, and running really quick now.
What are you up to?
15.
Thought it was there.
Jones in her first here in 8.
Nice. Line's good.
Claim it.
Line's good. Nice. Line's good. Line's Cat bounce.
Easy, easy.
Cat bounce. Still running a bit. Got a curl, Carly. It's good. Lauren, you might have to finish. Got a curl. Gotta go.
Finish.
Right to it.
Get it over and drag it down. Over and down and off and a little over curl. How good is it, Joe?
It was so close to perfect. It just curled too much at the end.
That's the hard part
I
of
could
those.
draw right here as well.
I don't love that.
Or here.
I like this. I don't love that.
Shoot.
Close.
It's curled a lot at the end, hey?
Yeah, but
What is it, a third? Or is it half?
third is good.
Third?
What if we hit it really hard on the nose? Is it catching that? Looks like it.
I think a third is really close to that.
I'm just thinking that's sticking right here, and then they're guarding it.
Yep.
Whereas if you hit it on the nose, that one goes. like just low, that's gone. I think we don't want them in the forefoot, right?
Hard on the nose and get rid of.
I'm thinking like, yeah, just low, make sure that goes.
I don't mind that.
I don't think it goes.
Well, get it out of the forefoot, I mean, because if you go this way, this is stuck.
It's gonna stay
right here, and if she guards it, then.
Okay, really hard.
Hair low.
7/8 high?
Yeah.
I like Emma's play here.
Okay. I don't think it's going anywhere.
Oh yeah, it's going to go. They should be able to get on the forefoot.
But what's happening here? Rachel Homan wanted to draw both sides. I mean, you don't hear that, right? She said, "Why don't we draw over here? Why don't we go here?" And she was shaken off by the pitcher. I mean, it's just the others said, "We want to play this." She wanted to draw.
The draw is so precise, though. They want to make sure they have room to score.
Or no?
I think it'll go straight if you throw it that hard.
If she hits this at hair high side at 1,000,000 miles an hour, I think she can sit too.
Boy, she was talked into it, so let's see now. Gave it a real good pitch. Here's that center line as it comes up now. Bang! Oh, it'll go across the top. Shot rock belongs to Jones.
So she actually hit that 2 inches on the high side. She was trying to get nose. That yellow would have probably gone out of the rings, and if you'd nosed it, she'd be sitting 2.
She threw that insanely hard. I got a 5.8 seconds.
Just didn't need to be that kind of weight. Hit it on the other side. But opens it up. Jen has no choice.
Let's go. They're good. Let's make it.
You want to nose this too, because there's a pretty easy hit and stay, and if you're a little wide, you've got a catcher. If you hit this dead on, then makes that hit and stay tougher.
They'll have to roll.
With family looking down from the box here at Winsport. Final stone for Jones.
Whoa! Lauren. Yep. Yes.
And yes to the nose and sitting 3.
Smart.
Now that's now it's 4. But I go back to her first shot. I mean, I didn't expect it. If she had played the draws, considering what you know now, hindsight. But look she had only played maybe 2 draws. Maybe that's the reason why she elected not to, but she certainly is the better player. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. You still wouldn't have liked the draw, though.
No, because if she's a hair heavy, you leave something for Jones to freeze too, and that's when the steal's in play. Need to roll a little bit here, though. Nose won't be good enough for shot.
Facing 3 with her last.
Huge shot here.
To take a 2-point lead.
Go.
Easy control. Whoa. Clean.
No, curl.
Forward. Close, Sarah.
Hard, Sarah. Hard.
Yeah.
Should curl here.
Hard, Sarah.
Wilkes on this, trying to hold this up. You can't afford to roll too far, and it will settle T-line. Edge of the button for a single. Homan leads it by 2 with 2 to go. Rachel Homan in Ontario lead at 4-2. Welcome back on this championship Sunday to Winsport. Championship keeper trophies, the medals to be presented to the winner of this year's gold medal game. And Homan with a 2-point lead has put Hugh into the rings. Corner has gone up, and now the second stone for Jones lead Lauren Lenentine.
Well, we might see 2 corner guards. Well, we're going to get 2 corner guards. They're going to stack them.
Okay, that's good. Good spot.
Nice, Lauren. Okay. Speed's nice here.
Yeah, so my last one.
You see this call more often now, Joanne. It's top 12, top 8, maybe edge on edge, partly buried, and try to choke off what Jennifer has planned on doing is going around those 2 yellow ones.
Yeah, it's just such a precise shot. A little bit light, it acts as another guard. A little heavy, it's something for them to corner freeze to. But Emma's been really dialed into her draw weight this week. She's made some beauties.
This year.
Hold the line. 4, 5,
Right here. Whoa, you're close. Okay. Yep.
Emma miscue.
Hard, drag it. Go. Hard,
Wilkes
keep
does.
going. Little farther. All
Wilkes
you got.
does double
Go,
duty, doesn't she?
Go.
Not that Tracy Fleury can't rush, but she swings around as Sarah and picks up miscue stones.
Perfect spot.
Oh, I knew. I threw the same. I wanted to throw 6 feet less. I just.
Sorry?
Just tap it back. Was my first thought. Okay. Just back 8 him. Okay.
It's in such a good spot. You have to move it.
Yeah,
Can't use your corner guards with that rock there. Even if you could go wide around everything, that red rock will always be raised.
Yes. Yeah, they left it open. Smart. Too many teams want to bury it.
No. Lead. Hold the line.
Emily Zacharias.
Weight's good. Whoa.
A lot of early brushing, trying to hold up this curl, and now Burgess will pick it up. Oh, look at it go.
Curl. Okay.
And good early brushing.
That's perfect. That's exactly what they called.
Carly.
Okay. Same one I threw last time. Okay.
They're going to give it a try at both or one at a time here?
I think one at a time.
See, they could even hit that one that was just thrown, sit 4. Leaves the double corners.
Back one. Curl. Lean. Curl.
And top when they get.
Yeah. Back 8.
Got it. Yeah, it took you just a hair less. They're good.
So in behind their guard and stone top 12?
Yes. The danger here is if you don't throw it quite far enough, and it's a pretty simple yellow double. They're going to be grouped. Going to get right around it, even if you come frozen to the back one.
Zacharias again, Lenatine.
Back 8.
Trying to hold that stone out there.
Close. Line's good. Yep.
Now it starts to go as it gets to that center line. Now it's the big carry.
We're there.
Lenatine.
Okay, you're good.
Burgess backing off.
You're good. You're good for line. Whoa.
Oh, it's a lot deeper than they had hoped as it comes to the back 8. It is third shot.
Okay, Tracy, you got this. He's real good.
It's fascinating.
Pardon? Are you okay with Hawk? Do you like halfway? Sure.
It's a fascinating situation here because
We can hold it.
Homan's trying to remove rocks and also keep Jen busy. So just soft weight here for Tracy. Try to roll into the pile. And then Jen's going to have to make some moves on all those reds, and that drags the play into the rings.
Weight's good. Curl. Gotta move it.
Tracy straighten this one on release.
Gotta move
Pretty
it.
soft weight. I think they can save it.
Wilkes now miscue and roll it over.
Good. Great shot, Tracy. Really good.
1-2 Homan. 3 is Jones.
Okay, the freeze.
Just looking, or we go here.
Yeah.
That's probably the play, hey?
Okay.
Okay.
Make sure we're 4th.
Yeah, you want to be 8 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, that chess aspect, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when, as you say, Jones has to play into the middle. So how long can you delay that before having to go in?
Yeah, that's just it. And you don't know what the other team's up to either, really. Can't wait too much longer here. This will be the last come around, I'm guessing.
And you know that trophy is right over your
A
shoulder.
little bit for line.
And you put your name on it again for a 4th time.
No, you got lots of line.
Rachel Homan.
Room then.
Or a
no line at
7th
all.
time.
It's really heavy.
Jennifer Jones.
Yeah. Back 4, back 8. Yes. Whoa. Yes. You're too late. Okay, well.
Want to set up a double here.
Okay.
And we'll spin to the back 8. Were they trying to play the little rub off it and maybe roll under?
Yes. To make that double. Okay. Not a lot. Doesn't look good.
Do you like that, Tracy?
If we get the guard.
You'd love to hit this as thin as you can, but I don't think you can because of this guard.
Or board. Okay.
Lots of time.
Okay.
What else are you thinking?
Nose is good, I think. Okay. What turn is this? Is this the intern? Yep. Okay. Nose with control. Yep. Okay.
All right, you got it, Chase.
Interesting.
What's that?
Well, they're planning on jamming it? Is that what they're
I
saying?
think just hit it right on the nose and out count the 2 yellows.
Right. Can't flop anywhere.
Really precise.
Weight's good. Yep. Really hard.
Wilkes
Hard. Hard.
picks up flurry right away. Oh, here comes that guard. You got to get by that one first. Oh, through the hole, yeah. You got to sit there and spins it over. And they sit 1, 2, 3. Homan without last rock.
Stay on nose with that guard.
My broom is making like creaking noises.
I didn't think that hole would be as tight as it was.
It was like quite stiff. I think it's a new one.
Yeah, with that turn, you're getting a little bit of curl. Just hung on there.
That's good.
Still no double on those yellows, but they're not too dangerous at this point.
Follow the red. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
No. Curl.
Carly Burgess.
Curl.
Zacharias won and kicks it over.
Okay.
And so they are the shot for the moment. Jones, but wide open.
I don't mind board. We saw yours here, right? Yep.
She's taking the weight right down, Russ.
saw your
Board
head
weight
roll
for
here
this.
earlier.
Fantastic. I'd love to see Rachel do that more often.
Keeps the sweepers involved.
Yeah.
Fascinating part of the game, isn't it, Joe? The shot rock is wide open. When it's one thing just to hit it, you got to do something with your shooter too.
Yeah, I don't want to leave a double for Jones. She'd like to get under the red in the middle of the 12-foot there.
For sure, because the doubles made, there's 3 yellow in there, and Jennifer would be buried. Want to miss this narrow, not wide.
No. Yep. Easy. Just forward. Yep. Whoa. Have to roll. It's close. Curl. It's close. Curl.
Has to roll.
Curl.
Wilkes.
Curl. Keep going. Curl.
Wilkes has to roll, and underneath she goes. But that grouping of the stones, how dangerous is that?
Well, you can get 2 very easy. I think the shot rock will jam. It'll drag enough, it'll jam. Maybe rolled a hair too far, just unlucky, because you heard Rachel say we have to roll. So they made sure they did. Maybe went a hair too far, but still a good shot.
Yeah, hopefully it'll get out a little bit.
I think so.
Okay.
I like it.
If you can get
Do I have all of this?
Yep.
2 reds going here, it's going to be a lonely red left behind.
That's so true. You saw a beautiful angle there. This is just going to hit the very top of the 3rd red.
Oh, that's awful.
So if you can hit it a little on the left side, it won't drag much. If Jennifer hits it dead on or low side, it will drag back and probably stay back 4.
Can she bring in those 2 stones back 8 into play?
An inch more.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I should have gone like.
You know the crowd too. You heard the little eruption of applause as we play here in 9th, and every stone now for Jennifer Jones is nearing her last.
Big weight here.
Her first here in 9.
Curl. Clean.
Yeah.
Straight.
Here we go, Burgess. Hold it up. Here we go. What do you got? Bang, bang. Oh, and she'll get rid of 2. And pop that Homan stone into the open back edge of the 4. It is the shot rock for the moment.
Best she could do. She just had to throw it twice as hard. She got that fraction high side. Saved the shooter that way. If you'd rolled the shooter out, it's just an easy double at the back or stay.
Can you run this yellow back, Joe, and get them both and lose the raised stone too? Can you clear house here?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
I think you can play just a hit and roll.
Hit and roll underneath. Okay.
This is tricky.
More room with the out.
Yeah.
Whatever you're seeing.
Yeah.
Because you probably could roll out by making a double. I think you've got to hit the one where Tracy is, right?
Okay.
Cross this a bit, make the double, and
just
try to hang
easy
in the
peel.
corner.
Okay.
You go high side, you either jam it or roll out.
So you don't think this is just a hit and roll underneath?
Don't think so. You could. If you ever roll too far, you give up 3.
Up normal.
Homan, her last.
Curl.
Going
Curl.
after second shot. Has 2.
Whoa.
Jones at the back of the 8. Miscue. Some late licks here. What do we got? Run it back. Bang. Oh, and oh, goodness.
Wow.
Off those stones, backs up and in. And now Jones will have a chance for 2.
But Rachel will take that. That's not quite they wanted, and they changed it at the end. It got right in the middle, which is really hard to do. Unlucky that it rolled up, but lucky she didn't stuff it.
Pretty unlucky. You got it, Jen. Start of the end. For sure. Yeah.
Well, the crowd settles, and Jones settles. It's been the story of the weekend. The draw weight.
Yes.
Needs it here.
Time's good.
Has a chance for 2.
Little heavy right
Has some
now.
backing to work with.
Need the back.
I don't think so.
The back is the stone back edge of the 4.
Mine's good.
Belonging to Homan. Burgess. Lennon tie as the crowd now starts to applaud. And it'll come to a crescendo now. The family loves it. The Jones fans love it. It all will come down to the 10th. It hasn't been as back and forth as last night. He hasn't had the dramatic shots as last night. But we're coming down to a photo finish. 4-4 tie for this year's championship. And it is Rachel Homan with Last Rock playing the red stone.
What weight do you want?
2 center guards have gone up from Jones. Homan is around shot rock, covered, top edge of the 4. And ready for the second stone now of Sarah Wilkes.
Sarah's got the opportunity to play the tick here. They got the depth right, but they didn't get it onto the center line. So.
Back. 11. Yep. Hard him. Hard. Play. Just back 12. Just back 12. Hard. Whoa. Hard him. We'll shoot. Yep.
Oh, she's got it.
Nice shot.
You made that look easy in your career, but nobody throws them anymore.
Yeah, with the no tick rule, it's a guess on Broom.
Feels fast.
Bit of a guess on Wade in the 10th end. You never know if it's slower in the middle. Great shot.
Only one guard to work with, so you've got to throw up another one.
Higher the better.
Oh, we gotta go.
Emily Zacharias.
Get it over, guys.
Oh boy, they got to go, Vic.
Here comes Jones as well.
Hard, guys.
Big scrub, and it's going to die.
You know, you know this better than me, Joe, but that's a tough shot, and everybody sits at home and goes, oh, she hogged it in the 10th end. That was maybe the weight she wanted, actually. It just curled into the middle.
Yeah, a little wire. That's probably over, no problem.
Yep.
Clean. Clean. Yep. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Nice. Good shot.
And away goes that center.
Right, we let it go on the out.
So Jones will really have to work for it now if she's going to steal it.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's, assuming appeals are all made, you might see Jennifer freeze if she can get a stick somewhere, sit 2 and force Rachel.
Tight.
Yeah, they'll delay that play as long as they can. They'll throw at least a few more guards here.
Looks close to me. Yep.
And there you go. So you hog the first one, and now this one is probably too deep for their liking.
That's not too bad.
Come here.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have to go behind the scoreboard.
Real straight here, too.
Clean.
Yep. Gotta go.
Right away.
Hard, Sarah.
Wow,
Really
Sarah.
gotta go, Sarah.
Look at the scrub here.
Hard.
Wilkes
Hard, Sarah.
doesn't want to leave it there. Drives it through and does. Leaves it there.
Man.
Covering a bit of shot rock.
No.
That's okay. It's okay. But lots of time. I think we draw.
Well, here we are in a 4-4 tie. That deuce by Jones is the first with last rock, a conversion since the 4th end of last night's game. So they've really had trouble getting multiple points, and still it's that draw weight and an overall 79% game. And Homan does have the last rock coming home. Game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue.
What do you have of this?
Probably 2/3.
Half.
Yeah.
Wow.
How big a mistake is that, Joe?
Huge. Emma just caught
Maybe a
on
little more than
release.
half,
Just didn't quite leave it on the
You could also
broom.
throw a
And
long guard, but I think I like this.
We haven't thrown this in a while. We also can throw a guard. I just hate to give them a double peel.
You guys want a long guard?
I don't know. Let's play this.
You got lots of time.
Still think.
I don't hate the guard either. Like, she's peeling, but.
I think we go here, Carly.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make go. Yeah.
you play that long guard and you happen to slide a few feet too heavy, you leave the double peel opportunity for Team Homan to bail out. I think this is the play, Russ.
I do
Get
too.
in there when you can.
Yes.
And then guard for your life.
Yes.
Hard line.
Hard line. Thought it was there. Easy.
Line's good. Line's good.
It's close. Gotta go.
Hard line.
Hard. Hard.
Leninka. Zacharias.
Hard.
Can you sneak this by? Can you sneak it? Oh, yes, you can. Sit down, sit down. And it appears to be shot stone. Back 4.
That's huge. Great pressure shot from Carly Burgess.
What a sweep. If this doesn't get by, that would have spilled right into the wide open.
Yeah.
What a great sweep and great weight from Carly.
Just slows down right in that slide path.
Right, exactly. Oh. Tracy Fleury will get rid of that guard. Jones just making sure.
Carly's shot.
Guard the red.
Yeah.
Which turn do you like?
Probably the out.
Okay. 4 feet, halfway.
Yeah, why not the out turn? You just made it look easy.
The line isn't perfect on this guard, Russ. You might see Team Homan make a play in the rings.
Yep.
Like this.
Yeah, I absolutely agree because
Good. Halfway tight.
Rachel, the way it is now, if it's guarded, she has to draw full 4 or tap, and she hasn't drawn for about an hour and a half.
Okay, go Em.
It's tight.
Can't be. Okay, off.
Curl, yeah.
Curl, yep.
Curl,
A little late help here. Can you get it over a little bit more? Cover more of that stone.
Okay.
No, not very much. Oh, dear. It's tough.
It's not awful.
Put up that perfect guard.
Just the peel? Like, I think if you catch it, that's good. It's going right into
Peel's
that.
fine.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you don't want to hit it thick and stick the yellow onto the red, but if you can, on the way by, it's a peel first, and on the way by, if you tick the red, it should go back onto that yellow.
Yes.
Right before she even let go.
Whoa.
Curl.
Wilkes. And
Okay,
yes.
That's fine.
Good way to miss it.
So two big game
Real close. Good.
skips come down to the final 2 stones here in the 10th of a 4-4 tie to decide this year's Scotties. And the first will be Jennifer Jones.
Changing turns here.
Shot or no? I think so. Okay.
I'm a little surprised.
Yeah.
Halfway?
Yeah.
Yep.
Struggle with the outturn
Split
this week.
center.
That might be the reason.
Yeah, they've seen both sides, so they know what the ice is doing for speed and for line.
You got it, Jen. You got it.
Probably want this a little bit higher than the last one.
Halfway. Line's pretty good. Halfway. Line's good. You can go early. Split center.
67% on her 3 in-turn draws.
Not heavy.
Straight. Are you? Always straight. Straight.
Again, look at this. Similar to Zacharias. And they get this across. What is it about out there? Is it just that you've taken...
That light.
Are you trying to drop it into the perfect spot and just don't put enough on the stone, Joe? What is it?
Pretty good.
Yeah, just a slightly tighter line. It just won't glide like the wide
This
stuff.
comes up a bit more. Okay. Are you playing the tab?
I think so.
Okay.
Do you like it?
I do.
Right to the button?
Yeah.
Well, you've got room, don't you, Russ?
Yeah, you have to take advantage of you peel it, a perfect guard goes on, and then it's all or nothing. You've got to get full 4-foot.
Are we throwing like back door?
I think I like this.
There's options too. You might tap a little high, and then you've got the 4-foot on both sides with your shooter and the top rock.
Tap it to full button. Okay.
And you tap it dead on buried, tap it a good foot. I don't know what Jennifer does. She's got to play a in-off or a run back or something.
I think it's a high 14.
Yeah.
And had Craig in the foreground there. And
You got it right.
anything it's to say about the turn, or is this your preference?
They saw this on Sarah's. She played a come around to half top 4. That's the rock that they're tapping, so they know this path.
So try to eliminate the noise. It's a draw to the button. Let that rock get in the way.
Trying to bump that stone top 4 right to the pin. Rachel Homan. This is her first. Has the hammer in this 4-4 tie.
Weight only. Gotta go for weight, I think. It's close.
Oh, it's got to come. It's got to break too. It's got to curl.
It's not heavy though.
Miscue.
Dig. Faster.
Wilkes. Got to get it to the nose here. Can you move it up far enough? Got to hit it. Oh, and they just did. Shot rock. Homan.
I thought we lost.
Just a little light out of her hand, and it curled early, and it was hard for them to drag it. Brilliant brush.
They did really well to get it that far in the inner line.
And just her 3rd draw of the game.
You want to call time?
The first came, what, we said 90 minutes ago.
Right on the nose. I could even jam
even
it.
if you jam it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You sit right there.
You got a stuff one, Jen?
You think?
I think so, absolutely.
Like, it's really easy.
Well, yeah, I know, but if you make the double,
No, I'm just thinking, what if we stuff it? I guess she just taps it again.
same thing, right? I don't think it's that easy, that little slash for her. What if you come almost right to the back yellow? Come right back there. So now she's got a little
It's a
finish.
hard draw to
Got to
follow.
tap that perfectly.
Then she was like, it only has to be like 2 inches.
I know.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
it's just
make
what
it to
would
win
we
the
rather?
Scotties.
Like, I can stuff this. I just don't know if this is ever going to be buried.
It won't be. There's no chance you can. And then she can pick that. I like stuff. Get it on the button and take her chances.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Okay,
do
let's
it.
make it.
So I had here for that guard, right?
Same type of thing as last
Yeah.
night. Glenn suggested the freeze. If the freeze is made, they would have won the game. But the other option would be to do that, kick that out of there. The yellow's then not shot rock, and it's guarding the back one. Rachel's just been close though, so it's very possible to get it in there. So sink this, even half buried T line.
Yeah, a little bit. Comes up nice with 11.
Yeah.
If
that looks max, hey?
It's your favorite turn.
Just get around the stagger and
yeah, right.
It'll be tough on Homan.
Bury an inch even.
Let's go, Jen. Get it, Jen. They're good.
Back 4.
Yep.
It's a must-have for Jennifer
Not on this
Jones
back one, no. Okay.
to keep her chances of 7th championship alive. And the deadly silence, similar to what
Let's go, Jen.
we
Take it.
didn't hear
Jen, let's go.
in the bubble of 21.
Out wide enough, it might run a little better than those previous. Jennifer nearly hogged hers.
So much pressure on Burgess and Lenentine.
I liked it.
And Zacharias on the line call. Has to be the shot stone to keep her chances alive at a record 7th championship. Has to be the shot stone. Burgess, Lenentine. The crowd responding. Have to get it by. Oh, it rubs and rolls. Will it curl in enough? No, it will not. Rachel Homan is going to win a 4th Canadian championship.
Swing your side, Vic. It just went early.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it this one.
That first stone tap back survives. And so Homan for a 4th time, her first since 2017, will wear Canadian colors at the Worlds in Sydney.
Just couldn't hold it. Just kept going.
The weight was really close.
Yes.
And Don Bartlett, 2-time Brier champion, now has a coaching gold as Jennifer Jones acknowledges the crowd on her final appearance at the Scotties. Her husband, Brent Lang. The children are here. Isabella in tears. Skyla has gone over the boards. Here she comes.
Rachel, congratulations. Your 4th Scotties championship. How would you describe this week and this moment?
I mean, unbelievable effort by my team. We needed every inch. Jen, unbelievable, an absolute hero to the game and an unbelievable competitor.
What has she meant to the game through your eyes?
I remember watching her a million times, cheering hard for Canada, watching her win gold. Forever in history as one of the greats. Is unbelievable week by their team. We needed every single millimeter out there. It was a hard battle, and just so proud of my team for playing such a great game and digging for every inch and sweepers, line calling. It took a huge team effort.
That's Tracy Fleury's first Scotties.
Unbelievable. We're just so excited for her. She deserves it. We're just so happy we can be on this journey together. And our fifth, Rochelle Brown, just absolutely knocked it out of the park this week. Unbelievable. Like, our coach, Donnie, just phenomenal, and all of our support. Like, thank you so much to everyone watching my little one back home. Thank you. and to all our support who came here tonight. It's just an unbelievable feeling.
Thank you for your time. Enjoy being Team Canada in Canada, and good luck in Sydney.
Thank you so much, Brian.
That final stone just rubbed and rolled away. Jennifer Jones, they just couldn't hold it out there, and so failing for a record 7th. Brian?
Jennifer, I know it is not the ending you wanted, but since your first Scotties, you gave us that shot then in 2005, and the memories over the years, how would you describe this final championship?
All I can say is thank you. Thank you for making this moment exponentially better than I could have ever imagined. Thank you.
They always say, Jen, it takes a village. This speaks for itself. Your girls, your family here, what have they meant to you, especially getting to watch Mom compete over the last few years?
Yeah, you know, and it's that's kind of one of the reasons I stuck in there. I'd ask them every year if they'd want me to retire, and what'd you guys say? No, yeah. So, but they didn't want me to retire because they believe that we should always chase our dreams, and that's what curling has taught my family, is that we should dream chase, and that's all you could ever want as a parent, is that your kids want to aspire to be their best. So thank you, curling, for that.
And Jen, finally, what will you miss most about this championship?
Sliding over those beautiful hearts, the fans, the energy, the excitement, the competitors, and my amazing team. It's just been a privilege to share the ice with these girls who love the game as much as I do, and I couldn't imagine this moment being without them. So I'm going to miss everything. I'm going to miss all of you. So thank you.
Jennifer, I think on behalf of fans across Canada, all of us that love the game, I think we thank you for some magical moments over the years. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Jones.
Love you guys.
So, greatest of all time? I think so. Will anybody match the 6? It's possible. But look at what she has done. The 2 Olympic appearances, the gold medal in Sochi, of course, and a 2-time world champion. Jennifer Jones leaves the women's game. Will still concentrate on the mixed doubles with husband Brent Lang.
The 2024 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Perfect. Simply perfect the entire week. Rachel Homan and the team from the Ottawa Curling Club as they run the table. Perfect in round robin throughout the playoffs, and now as they receive their Calgary white Stetsons from Calgary Tourism CEO Cindy Addy, always emblematic of hospitality here in Calgary, and the city once again has embraced the Canadian Women's Curling Championship, the 4th time it's been here
Scotties Tournament
in
Hearts
Calgary.
champions, Team Ontario, Homan.
Yeah, it's the dream walk, of course. Coach Don Bartlett, Rochelle Brown, Sarah Wilkes, Emma Miskew, Tracy Fleury, and Rachel Homan. What a year they have had. Just 5 losses in total. And now the perfect record to become the Canadian champion for the 4th time and the first time since 2017.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been that long, but I don't think I've seen a team in a long time that deserves it as much. You know, Carrie Anderson had that unbelievable run, but not undefeated to beat Jennifer Jones 3 times.
To the top step of the podium.
Please welcome Chief Marketing Officer for Kruger Products, Susan Irving, to present the medals to our bronze medal team, Team Manitoba Cameron.
And what a story they are. They had to win a couple of games on the final day of round robin. And then they ran the table too. They were perfect. Every game was a must win. Finally bowing out this afternoon to Jennifer Jones. Kelsey Rock coming in, of course, for Taylor McDonald.
To their third, Megan Walter. And to the skip, Kate Cameron.
From the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg. And for Cameron, what a show. Skipping for the first time since 2014.
To the silver medalist, Team Manitoba Jones. To the coach, Glenn Howard.
He now turns his attention, of course, to the Briar and Regina.
To the lead, Lauren Lenentine. To the second, Emily Zacharias. To the third, Carly Burgess. And to the skip, Jennifer Jones.
And you know, can't say enough about Lenentine, Zacharias, and Burgess, who learned about this retirement not long before the event.
To the gold medalists, Team Ontario Homan.
As Glenn Howard said, this was quite the audition for any future work for those 3.
To their coach, Don Bartlett.
The 2-time Canadian champion, Olympic silver medalist with Kevin Martin.
To their ultimate, Rochelle Brown.
Val Sweeting in 15, silver medalist.
To their lead, Sarah Wilkes.
In a 7th Scotties appearance, the 19th champion with
to their second,
Chelsea
Emma
Carey.
Miskew.
Oh, Emma has settled so well into that 2nd spot.
To their third, Tracy Fleury.
Well, you got your championship
and
now.
To the skip, Rachel Homan.
And make it 4 for Homan.
To accept the trophy, once again, please welcome the 2024 Scotties Tournament of Hearts champions, Team Ontario Homan.
This year, the Scotties came back to Calgary. We were here 3 years ago as well, but of course, things were much different then. This time around, there are no cardboard cutouts cheering the action. Instead, a building full of real curling fans. And we're very thankful for that. And what a Scotties they got to witness. Today, in 2024, women's sports are getting more exposure than ever before. We now have a professional women's hockey league in Canada, and soon there will be one for soccer as well. The times are indeed changing, and it's really wonderful to see. However, there's one sport in this country that already had women on the front page, one sport that really didn't need to change at all. For more than a half century, our National Women's Curling Championship has been in the spotlight. For all those years, women from across Canada have gathered, dreaming of becoming our national champion. And we've watched it all happen. That exposure, that spotlight, has been so important. Consider Yukon's Bailey Scoffin, the youngest skip at this year's Scotties. Before this year's tournament began, she told us that it wasn't Rachel Homan or Jennifer Jones that she was most excited to play, but rather Carrie Galusha from the Territories. You see, she had watched Galusha so many times at the Scotties, and it made her realize that a woman from the North could do that. This week, Bailey Scoffin was that woman. Skylar Ackerman grew up in Saskatchewan, where curling is king, or should we say queen. She too had watched the Scotties as a kid, watching all those great Saskatchewan teams, and this week became the youngest skip ever to represent her province. In the last 10 days, how many young girls saw Rachel Homan on the Scotties ice, watched her curl at a level that we've never seen before, and said to themselves, I want to be just like her. We saw 4 teams from Manitoba in the field, and all 4 finished in the top 6. And why is it that Manitoba has so many young, talented female curlers? Well, it's safe to say they had one of the greatest to look up to. Last week, Jennifer Jones announced that this would be her last ever Scotties. Never again will she compete at our national championship. And just think of the legacy she leaves behind. All those years ago, Jones herself grew up watching her idols, women who had paved the way, women who made her believe. Here in Calgary, we once again got to witness just how amazing the women of the Scotties are. They are so much more than just great curlers. They serve as role models for the next generation, and they handle all that duty with ease. Every year, they do it all while juggling real life, the most important job of all. Women's curling in this country is as strong as it's ever been, and it's thanks in large part to a cycle that started more than 60 years ago. In 12 months, the Scotties will head to Thunder Bay. Women from all across Canada will once again fight for a national championship, and young girls from across all parts of our country will be dreaming. And so now it's time to move on. Our season of champions will turn its attention to the Montana's Brier. Begins next Friday. It's always a pleasure to come to this city in the shadow of the Rockies, and we do thank the organizing committee. We thank all the volunteers. We know that an event like this does not happen with your volunteering. We thank all the players, those still here, those who have traveled near and far, and thank you for always being there for us. I want to thank our exceptional crew for all the hard work. I want to thank Joe and Kathy, Russ, Brian, Kathy and Brian in particular, for filling in for me when I didn't have a voice the first couple of days. So thank you to you both. And thank you for always being there over the course of all these years and watching all this curling. We thank you so much. And so now it's on to Regina. Till we talk with you again next Friday, Canada's most comprehensive curling coverage is all right here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.